What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the last episode, we took on another affinity mission and got ourselves the optional party member, Alexa. In this episode, well, we're finally going to start the next story chapter, Chapter 9. In between videos, I did, of course, level everybody up to around, 36 to, 40, because I think my character just hit 40. And we all have new armor and new weapons. I've also changed some of our arts and leveled those up, but I'll talk more about that later on. For now, what do you say we just start the next chapter? Chapter 9, Warriors of Wroth.
What should I whip up today?
Let's see, what options do we have left? Chicken sauté, that sounds good.
That is a great idea.
Lindley, sometimes Tatsu wonder if Tatsu is too cute, too adorable.
Oh yeah?
As leader of Blade Team, Tatsu need cool and tough image.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Is Lindley even listening to Tatsu?
What? Sure I am. Hey, what if you got a tan? A little color could do wonders for your image. In fact, I've got the perfect lotion for you. I'll even help you apply it.
Well, okay, if Lindley insists. Wow, thank you, Lindley. Tanning oil smells so sweet. And is a bit sticky.
Tanning oil? That's just plain old honey. It's the crucial step for a perfect chicken sauté, the honey marinade.
Lindley, Tatsu not chicken, Tatsu is Tatsu!
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Lindley is not funny, Tatsu is not laughing.
Okay, folks, hope you're hungry.
Now that hit the spot.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, sir. I figured someone might show up unannounced, so I made a little extra this time.
Great! Then I'll just show up for random meals as I please.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, good news first. Some Pathfinders detected another piece of the Lifehold.
Yes! Is it the core?
Woohoo! Tatsu do dance of discovery.
We don't know what it is, which is why we need you to check it out ASAP. The coordinates we have for it are up north of New LA, in Silvalum.
One sec. Silvalum? Correct me if I'm wrong, but, didn't we just detect signs of a Ganglion presence there?
That's the bad news. Which is why I'm only asking our top combat units to take this on.
Understood. Consider it done, Commander. We'll get started immediately.
Was hoping you'd say that. I talked to Lau's team as well, by the way. They're already en route. You'll rendezvous with them here. Good luck. I just pray this is the peace we need. There's not much time left.
And with that, we're off. Alright, so I did do a lot of prep work for Chapter 9. Like I said, all of my characters are, high 30s, low 40s. We all have, upgraded armor and weapons since the last time I recorded. And, changed around some of my skills and arts on my own character just a little bit. And upgraded these skills and arts on my other character. Because we are actually getting closer and closer to the point where, I can sort of build my character the way I want to. And you'll sort of see that. One other major thing I did was make sure my character has full TP before this first battle, because you'll see why.
Wow! You can't be serious. Your entire team? Gone?
Dead. Killed by Ganglion. And it's all my fault.
If only we'd gotten here sooner.
What? You think you could have stopped it? What's it matter anyway? We can just bring them all back once we find the lifehold, right?
Hey, Lau.
Look at us. The chosen few. All those people we left on Earth. They never had a chance. But us, we can be reborn. We get as many damn chances as we want.
If we find the core. Without that, there's no chance, for any of us. Look, we can talk later. For now, we need to get you back to the city. Let's regroup there so we can get you patched up.
No way. What if it turns out to be the core and the Ganglion get to it first? You can't let that happen.
We can't just leave you here, Lau.
You can and you will. I'll be fine until the Reclaimers can get here.
Still...
I'm sending you all the intel we have. It's further north from here. Sorry I can't help. It's up to you now.
Don't worry, we can handle it. Let's get moving. With luck, we can secure the lifehold before the Ganglion know we're here.
Lynn,
Yeah?
maybe you should sit this one out. The place is crawling with Ganglion.
That's why I'm going. Exactly why. I'm part of a team, and we have a job to do. If it's going to be dangerous, that's all the more reason for us to stick together. And I'm a lot more capable than you think, Lau. But I know you're trying to look out for me, and I appreciate it.
It's not like they'll be killed. They'll just lose their mims is all. What's it matter anyway?
You know, the more time we actually spend with Lau, the less I actually like him. Like, when I first met Lau, I was like, yeah, this guy is awesome. Now I'm like, Lau is definitely up to something shady. Anyways, yeah, I did explore Sylvalum, so of course we have a quick travel location near where we need to go. And, really all that's left for this chapter is like a ton of really hard fights. But, I am getting close to like the full build of my character, so because I already have like max TP going into this fight, it should make things a lot easier. I'm not full build yet, but, I still can deal a lot of damage.
Is this the spot? That's weird.
Tatsu don't see anything.
Lynn, go ahead and double-check the coordinates, would you?
Right.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me.
Elma! I'm picking up multiple incoming heat signatures. We're surrounded.
Been tricked.
Lower your weapons, humans.
Haven't seen this species before.
Look at cute kitty! Here, kitty, kitty!
Shut up, they're here.
Your first time laying eyes on the proud people of Wroth? Surrender, humans. We have you surrounded. If you put away your weapons and comply, you will be treated with the respect that warriors of your caliber deserve.
Do as they say, everyone. We don't have a choice.
Luxar's conniving has served them to us on a platter, which only makes the task all the less palatable.
Don't worry. I'm in charge here. My subordinates are of no use to you. I ask that you let them go.
Unfortunately, that is not my decision to make. We are mercenaries. We do as our patron bids. I am to deliver all of you to the Ganglion stronghold.
I thought the Ganglion wanted all humans eradicated. Why take us captive?
An excellent question. The Ganglion are indeed terrified of your species. However, this fear is only of your natural form.
Our real bodies? But why? Why would they fear our real bodies?
This I do not know. If I did, I would gladly lay their wretched plans bare.
Prince Jog?
Luxar never ordered us to keep his secrets, only to remember his precious title. Take them away.
Luxar? Is that the Ganglion leader? Wait! First I have a question. How has a noble species such as yours allowed itself to be reduced to such disgrace?
What?
The Ganglion have committed unspeakable acts all across this planet. Surely you must know that. They kill without cause or mercy. Why would you serve such scoundrels? Why sink so low?
Mind your tone, human. Who are you to judge the prince's actions? What could you possibly know of our people's struggle? Of how our homeland was torn away from us?
It's true. I cannot say I understand your plight. But humanity lost its home, just like you. And yet we chose to stand up and fight the Ganglion.
The Ganglion have bought our compliance, yes. But make no mistake, the Rothians would never sell their pride.
Prove it then. Make a choice here that you can be proud of.
The Ganglion would have us dismiss you as uncultured savages. But I see reason in your words and strength in your bearing. Very well. We will settle this the old way. Defeat us in battle. And yes, you will also win your freedom.
Well, do we really have any other choice? Let's accept.
Excellent. I will grant no quarter and expect none in return. Mercy would be an insult.
But my prince, win or lose, Luxar will punish us.
Forgive me. I can suffer those villains' unjust orders no longer.
Of course, we all feel the same moments. But when the Ganglion hear of this...
Wroth will survive. Ours is a resilient people. We can weather this storm.
Yes, my prince. With you leading us, yes.
Then it's settled. Let the battle begin. This is the Rothian way.
And one to be proud of.
Alright, so here we go. We are surrounded by a bunch of like level 34 enemies. This would be kinda tough, but let me explain my build that I'm going for and the arts that I have. So, the two new arts that I have are Primer and Ghostwalker. Primer is helpful in getting more TP, which is critical in this build since I'm going to be abusing Overdrive because it's the most like broken thing in this game. And Ghostwalker because that basically makes you invincible. So, for this fight, I have a lot of skills and augments on my gear and my character that increase my maximum TP to around 13,000. And I made sure to have that like full before entering this battle. That way, you know, I could buff up and then immediately activate Overdrive. And as long as like I manage my arts and cooldowns correctly, I should be able to stay in Overdrive pretty much indefinitely. Like you'll notice the longer this battle goes on, the easier it will be to stay in Overdrive since the multiplier number in the center is increasing, meaning that like if I use an art that extends Overdrive, it'll actually extend it for a longer amount of time due to that number being so high. Now using Ghostwalker whenever it's off cooldown is also a huge thing since like I said, it basically makes you invincible. And with the reduced cooldown from Overdrive, you can pretty much refresh it before its effect even runs out, which is just like stupid broken. But yeah, as you can see, we do a ton of damage, and that's not even like the completed build, so just wait until we get to that point. Like, jeez, man.
Finally, a fight worthy of Gunjarg. Well met, but how will you fare when the stakes are raised? Act 2 begins. Equip yourselves as you see fit. Let the real battle begin.
Right, so it's not over just yet. This time around, though, we do have access to our Skells. Yeah, not sure if I mentioned it, but in that first fight, you can't use your Skell for whatever reason, which is why it can be difficult for some people. Anyways, though, for this fight, right off the bat, what I like to do is focus on the female cat Skell. I actually forgot her name, but yeah, I like to get her out of the way first because she does deal a decent amount of damage. But her Skell isn't all that tough, so it does go down very, very quickly. Then, you can just, like, focus on Gunjarg's Skell, which, has a lot more HP, but if you can focus him, he really can do a whole lot, especially if you can, like, bind him over and over and over again. Like, if you do that, you can actually damage him more than you're supposed to, because when he gets to around, half HP, I believe, he triggers, like, a twist in this battle, but you can delay that trigger by binding him, so not really sure what happens if you somehow manage to beat his Skell before that trigger, but I imagine it should be possible to do that if you get, like, insanely lucky. We're not there just yet, though, but hopefully we can, like, keep these bindings going because we've been getting a lot of them thus far. Unfortunately, he's around that trigger point like right now, so unless we get a binding off, oh my gosh, actually, yeah, there we go, sweet. We could take him out, because that did a ton of damage. Now, I wonder if, like, Lynn has G-Buster or she already used it, because, yeah, it doesn't seem like she's going to use it, so it might be on cooldown. Sadly, we did not defeat him, but, yeah, we got a lot closer than we should have. He is going to surround himself in, like, a barrier of energy, though, so now he's basically invincible, and we can't really do anything to attack him. So instead, what you want to do to progress the fight is attack all of his subordinate Skell. There's around 4 or 5 of them. They're really not that all of a threat. Like, they don't have a lot of HP, and they don't do a ton of damage, so you should be able to take them out quickly enough, and then you can go back to fighting Gunjarg's Skell and take him out. And since he's already pretty low, not going to take us too long to finish off this fight. So really, this is just like sort of like busy work for us. Now I suppose what I could do is like exit my Skell and start building up TP to the point where I could activate like my infinite overdrive build again, but I really don't see the point in doing that because it would take a little while to build up all of that TP, because I believe I ended off like the first fight with around 2,000, and you kind of need like at least 9,000 to start in order to keep the Infinite Overdrive going. Like, it does take a little bit of prep work to get it going, but once it's going, you're going for good. Anyways, though, we're back to Gajarg's scale, and again, he's really, really low, so hopefully I can take him out with, like, just the remaining arts that are off cooldown, because, like, none of my heavy-hitting arts are really off cooldown yet. But there we go. We did it. Alright, not bad. Both of those fights went really, really well, not gonna lie.
I thank you for this defeat. Our encounter has been most edifying. North of here lies a shadowy land of rock and fire. Jagged black stone, lit only by scars of boiling magma. There you will find the Ganglion stronghold. May the tides of war lift your fortunes!
That guy was not so bad, huh?
Yeah, he said they're mercenaries. Maybe we could convince them to fight for us.
Great idea, Lindley. Tatsu love kitties.
I wouldn't call them kitties to their face, small fry. They'd slice you up, brine the wedges, add a nice buttercream sauce, then...
Lindley talking way too many details.
Oh, sorry. Was I saying that out loud?
Lindley is not funny.
Hey, good news. Lau was just admitted to the maintenance center. Looks like he's gonna make it.
Really? Oh, thank God they got to him in time. Let's hurry back and check in on him.
Right.
Elma? What is it?
Nothing. Sorry. Just a little worried about Lau. Let's get back to New LA.
Grandmaster Luxar.
I thought I told you never to disturb me in this chamber. What is it?
Sir, a message from Gajarg. You'll want to see it, sir.
Counselor Luxar, this is mercenary warlord Gajarg, former prince of the Kingdom of Wroth. It is with a heavy heart and deep regret that I must report to you that the Wrothian people are unable to carry out your mission to annihilate the human race. We realize this means we will no longer enjoy the benevolence of Ganglion patronage. So be it. The Wrothian people will make our way as an independent mercenary force, effective immediately. We look forward to settling our debt with you on some future battlefield. Until then...
Gajarg, you traitor! I should have known those ungrateful rats would bite the hand that feeds them!
You seem to enjoy that, Prince Jarg.
But what a shame. If only I could see the look on what that overgrown slug calls a face.
My prince, what has gotten into you?
You disapprove?
On the contrary, everyone loves a scoundrel.
Is that so? Then we're in luck. From this day forth, we are lawless vagabonds, subject to no one. What say you to that, you Rothian scoundrels?
You know, I gotta say, I like Gajarg and the rest of the Thundercats. Like, they're a respectable warrior race of mercenaries who allowed us to fight for our freedom. And fight we did, man. Like, I'm super happy with how both of those battles actually turned out. Anyways, so let's travel back to New LA to the Mimiasome Maintenance Center. That way we can visit our good pal Lau, who I don't particularly like, but Lynn seems to like him, which is kind of weird considering Lynn is like 13. I don't know, maybe she like looks up to him as like sort of a father figure or something. But yeah, whatever. Let's go pay this guy a visit.
Morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Doug? Is this the Lifehold?
New LA, buddy. Sorry, no real body just yet. They saved your Mim before it shut down. Too bad, huh? Better luck next time you die.
I see. Doug, it's all my fault.
Save it. Just rest. Elma?
Doug, you beat us here.
So, how's he doing?
He'll be up and around in no time. Why don't you go take a look for yourself? Say hi.
Thanks.
Doug, we need to talk. Can you spare a minute?
Of course.
It's about Lau. I have a suspicion. Well, it's more than a suspicion.
Let's hear it.
The Ganglion were struggling to retrieve that alien mech, the Vita. Lau suggested we go after it. He even planned the mission. So we extract it. And the Ganglion know exactly where it is when they come for it, with Lau's team away from guard duty.
Oh, boy.
In this last mission, he gave us coordinates for a Lifehold unit he found. Turned out to be a Ganglion ambush. It's too much to be a coincidence, Doug.
Well, what do you think, Rook? You think he's a spy?
Bro, I've been saying that for like the last 4 chapters. Lau is a rat, so I agree with Elma on this one.
Even if you're right, he saved our bacon plenty of times. We should at least give him a chance to explain himself. We owe him that much.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Alright, and with that, we have finished Chapter 9. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Only a few more chapters left. And guess what? Now we can access the Skell flight module, so we can accept that mission, and then we can finally fly with our Skells, which is going to be amazing. That's like one of the reasons why I was looking forward to finishing this chapter, just so we could get the flight module and like fly around in our Skells and reach so many new areas. out in Mira. It's going to be amazing. Anyways, though, I think that's a good place to end off the video. So if you guys enjoy this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.